You didn't click on this video because you feel like you're sure of yourself. You click on this video because you feel like you're not good enough. But I'm here to tell you first and foremost that you are good enough. You can literally do anything and everything. So I'm pretty sure we've all experienced feeling inadequate, feel like we're not good enough. And oftentimes, well, at least for me, speaking from personal experience, it always stems from wanting to be like everyone else, wanting to fit in or something of that nature. So when I start feeling inadequate, when I start feeling like I'm not good enough to do a certain thing, I will tend to like shell up, get into an inner shell, and just not want to do anything out of fear of not being able to do it. So when those thoughts start coming in, and I'm like, man, I can't do this. I can't do. If I can't do this, then I can't do the next thing. That affects me because it makes me not want to do anything, makes me not want to branch out, makes me not want to get out my comfort zone. So, like I mentioned earlier, the feeling of an inadequacy usually comes from social media, comparing yourself to your friend or sibling or to literally to your classmate or whatever. Prime example right here. School. Someone aces a test and you don't ace the test. Not saying you failed it, but you didn't get as high a grade as the next person, right? So you start to become envious, a little bit jealous because you feel like you're not smart enough as that next person who aced that test. That's just one example, and this is another example I can give you is social media. Easy one. You see these people who are models and things like that, people who physically look great, and you may start to look at yourself and be like, well, I don't look like that model on Instagram. Therefore, my body doesn't look good. Meanwhile, you look good, but you're comparing your body to the Instagram model. You get what I mean? Another example of like where it could stem from is just personal expectations. So, easy. You set a goal for yourself, whatever it may be. You may not reach that goal for whatever reason. It may not happen. Life happens, unfortunate events, right? So when that personal expectation isn't meeting what you thought it was gonna meet, you may tend to talk down on yourself. You may tend to think negative. You may think like, oh man, if I couldn't even do this simple thing or whatever, what good am I to do something else, right? I know I do this for a fact. Like I have expectations for myself to, it could be something simple like saving up money or wanting to learn how to do a certain thing, a certain skill. And as I'm trying to do that certain skill or trying to save up, and it comes to realization that I can't do that or I can't do it as efficiently as I thought I did, I will usually probably start thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm not good enough for that. I'm not worthy of doing what I said I was going to do. Therefore, if I want to try another goal, I'm not going to get it because I couldn't do this thing right here. So look, y'all, I'm 23 years old. So when I was growing up, I didn't really have phones. Like I still had phones with like a cord in it, right? I still had a home phone. We were just getting into like the age of iPhones and things like that. So no, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok and Facebook and all that, that really wasn't a thing growing up. So as the world gets more social media based, a lot of the inadequate feelings that we feel is just like expanded upon, and it just makes things a little bit worse because you're constantly seeing people that are better than you. Prime example, I see folks who are around my age making millions and millions of dollars, and immediately I will down myself because I'm working a regular 9 to 5 job. I'm not making millions and millions of dollars. I'm not financially free, but that person on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever, they're doing what I dream of doing. So social media has really exposed it a lot more, and I just want to tell you that don't believe all that's on social media. That validation you get is from yourself. Like I guarantee you're literally good enough for anything and everything. And the next time you're feeling like you're not good enough, literally go talk to someone. Go talk to a trusted friend, parent, whoever it may be, and tell them how you're feeling. Tell them how you feeling, and I can almost guarantee you that that friend, if they've known you for a while, they will probably call you out on it. They will tell you that no, you've done this, this, and this, and they may start listing out all your accomplishments that you've done in your past, and you have to give yourself grace for it because you accomplished something. Just because you didn't accomplish just one thing doesn't mean you're not worthy of doing whatever. So I would say, please just give yourself grace. And it's something that I still struggle with to this day, which it sounds kind of crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all to give yourself grace, but I still struggle with it. I'm human. It happens. I'm not perfect. So yeah, just give yourself grace and recognize all the little things that you've done. And also, I know I'm not looking at the camera because I have my computer in front of me, but don't worry about that. But the feeling of being inadequate and not being capable are two different things. Not being capable usually means you've tried it over and over again and it's just not clicking, and then you move on from it. It's that simple. Like, I know what I'm not good at, and it is what it is. It's a weakness of mine. It's just that simple. Usually the feeling of inadequacy stems from something that you usually probably haven't even tried before. So it could be, if it's something hands-on, it's probably something that you haven't tried before, or like I said with social media, something that you've never experienced or and want to experience. So difference between feeling inadequate is you never experienced it, but the feeling of not being capable or knowing that you're not capable of doing it is something that you've tried and it just doesn't work out. And if it doesn't work out, you tried it. It's that simple. Like, you tried it and it didn't work out. That's okay. We can't be good at everything. So look, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't put the word into it. So the verse I'm going to read is 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, and this is Paul writing to the people of Corinth, to the church. And he says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." So rewind that back if y'all got to listen to it over again. But what that means is we are all have our weaknesses, right? We got our strengths and we have our weaknesses. We are not perfect. We know this. So with the grace that God's give us, it makes us perfect. It makes us whole. So if you're feeling inadequate, just read that verse. If you want me to say it again, it's 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. If you're feeling like you're not good enough, you're feeling like you're not worthy, remember God's grace will make you perfect, because we can't do nothing without him. Everything that we do is not even of our own doing. It's God in us doing it for us. He makes us whole. He makes us perfect. So just meditate on that scripture for those of you that would like to do that. And the last thing that I'm going to leave you with is a question, actually. So the question that I want you to think about next time you feel like you're not good enough and feeling inadequate: how can you build confidence when you feel like that? Because immediately when you feel like that, your confidence just goes down the drain. Like, you don't want to do anything. You're done. You out for the count. So remember this question: how can you build confidence when you feeling like that? Is it pushing past that feeling and still trying to do something else? Is it sitting there and sulking? Is it confiding in a friend? Is it talking to God? I want to leave that question for you. How can you get out of that feeling? How can you build confidence when you are feeling like that? That's all I have for today. Just reminisce on this video, and I'll see y'all later.